Shalom. Shalom. This is your brother Yakal Laha Kwatazah from Wichita, Kansas. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the men of GMS. All right, the men of Great Millstone that rule well. They have the true breakdowns of the Bible. Those are the true prophets of the Lord, of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. If anybody wants to believe that or not, all right. And I want to say peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect, all right. And last night, what was it last night, man? No, it was the night before, man. I seen Godzilla, man. The new Godzilla -1. Let me just, Godzilla -1. And man, this was an amazing movie, man. All right. And we all know Godzilla represents, he symbolizes a Leviathan in the Bible. All right. Everything about Godzilla, all right, is described in Psalms. All right. And I'm gonna bring out the precepts. All right. Okay, Godzilla is biblical, man. When it comes to his scales and how he regenerates, and how he's like he's literally indestructible, okay? And how he breathes fire, okay? And he's from the ocean, all right? He's a big beast, all right? Okay, his scales are impenetrable, okay? All right, and he's coming to destroy, all right? And there's multiple Leviathans. That's why there's multiple Godzillas, all right? In certain movies, there's multiple Godzillas, man, all right? Okay, and he's a creation, just like we're a creation. He's a creation of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And like I said, there's multiple, okay? There's not just one Leviathan, okay? All right, and, the Lord is going to reveal Leviathan in the end days, all right? To appease the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai by destroying the wicked, all right? And that's what he did in this movie, man. All right, they portrayed Leviathan, they portrayed Godzilla, very, very, almost exactly like how the Bible describes him, all right? And it was just, all I could think about was the scriptures, man, and how about Shemel Shai, and how the Lord is going to return and destroy the wicked, man, all right? It's going to be, the scriptures say, let me get it. Let me think. Scarcely be saved. All right. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 18, it says, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, all right, what is it? What time period is this talking about? All right, when the Lord returns, when Jacob's trouble comes upon us, and we're stepping into those times, all right? We're in the generation, we're in the time of when the Lord's going to return, and there's going to be mass death and great destruction. Why? Because this place is exceedingly wicked and polluted, man. All right, the sins have reached up to the heavens, roughly paraphrasing that precept. All right, the Lord is he's suffering this place no more, man. Okay. In its wickedness, all right. The Lord, he can't wait, all right. He can't wait to return, all right. And I'm speaking about Yahweh Shai, all right. He can't wait for the Heavenly Father Yahweh to literally, unleash His Son Yahweh Shai, all right, and the Leviathan and these other evil spirits upon this wicked, evil world, all right, because that's what they're coming for, man, to destroy evil, to destroy wickedness, and you wicked Israelites and you wicked heathens off the face of the earth, man. All right, the Lord is coming. Leviathan is coming. These wicked spirits, all right, these beasts, all right, created for vengeance, these wild animals, all right, they're waiting, man, for the Lord to unleash them, all right, in Jacob's trouble, all right, to destroy and rid and purify this world of wickedness, all right, okay. If the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? All right, nowhere, man. They're going to all die, all be destroyed, and sent to the spiritual realm to be reincarnated in a world of righteousness, in the kingdom of heaven, man. That's what's going to happen. The Lord is coming, all right, to destroy this world. I'm talking about destroy the wickedness in this world, all right, because the whole world is not going to be destroyed, all right, but the Lord is going to destroy all the wicked and the wickedness in it within this place. Why? To set up the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be an eternal, righteous kingdom that shall stand forever. And everybody's going to be righteous, all right? Besides you heathen. You heathen, you're going to have to seek after righteousness, all right? Because everything's ruled in wickedness here, all right? But in the kingdom, everything's going to be ruled through the law, statutes, commandments, and the righteousness of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right? And if you heathens are, you heathens are going to, you're going to go off, and then, the Israelites, all right, we're going to put you in your place, as in we're going to correct you with the law, statutes, and commandments, and you people are going to have no choice but to keep the commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, because it brings forth life, all right. That's why Leviathan come to destroy you heathens. And you know what, Salakia, I think my finger was on the microphone, man. I hope y'all heard what was hearing me. I should have put my AirPods in, Salakia, but yeah, man. The Lord, He's gonna reveal and unleash Leviathan, all right, in these end days when the Lord returns to destroy you heathens, man. You heathens, yeah, you heathens, you actual heathens, and you heathen Israelites, you Israelites who have adopted the heathen mindset and the ways of the heathen, because the scriptures say, "Go not after the ways of the heathen." Why? Because that's why we're cursed. That's why we're in these ghettos. That's why we're strung out on drugs. That's why we're cursed, man. That's why, we're catching hell as a nation of people, man. All right? Because we keep going off and committing sin, all right? And following after the ways of the heathen, which is, all they do is sin, man. All right? They prosper in it, okay? But we don't. Why? Because we're cursed. All right? We're supposed to keep the ways of the Lord. All right? The law, statutes, and commandments, the laws of Moses, which were given to who? The Israelites. All right? Not the heathen. All right? So yeah, man. But yeah, that movie Godzilla -1, man. There was multiple scenes in there. One of the scenes. Well, shoot, let me type it in. Godzilla minus. The first scene, like right in the beginning of the movie, he was a smaller one, a smaller Leviathan, smaller version of Godzilla, all right? And he came out of the ocean, and remember, this is in the time of World War II, that, right after World War II, and he came out of the water, and it was a garrison, all right, a platoon of Japanese soldiers on an island, and Godzilla popped up out of nowhere, and they started shooting him, all right? And his voice was hella loud, okay? And he was eating and stomping on the soldiers, and the main character was on that same island, and they hid from him somehow, and I'm giving you spoilers, man, and they were hiding from him, and they're getting ready to launch an attack on him, like as in like shoot Godzilla with the airplane gunner mount, okay? And they had the main character jump in the airplane and sneak in the airplane and shoot Godzilla, with the airplane gunner mount, okay, mount gunner Slakia, but and the main character, he shook up and froze, and he just didn't shoot Godzilla, and the garrison, they got mad, and they started shooting Godzilla. Beside, the main character, he just sat there, and all right, Godzilla didn't see him, and Godzilla ended up destroying and killing, the whole garrison besides him. Okay, all right, and he, They all died besides the main character, man. And that reminds me of the remnant. All right, the Lord's chosen, the Lord's elect. All right, and it just felt like Godzilla. He wasn't paying attention to him, man. All right, like the Lord put the spirit upon that, the main character to not shoot Godzilla. All right, and he killed the whole garrison besides him, saved him. Okay, and he went back in the ocean. It was so scary, man. It was like I just felt when I was watching it, I felt the Lord's Yahweh Shem Shai's wrath and judgment upon them heathens, them Japanese, those Ammonites. Okay, and that's how it's gonna be when he actually returns, man. And the Lord lets loose Leviathan. All right, Slakia. All right, and the Lord's gonna put that judge that his spirit upon Leviathan and these other creatures for vengeance to destroy you heathens, you wicked. All right. And there was another scene. I'm gonna talk about another scene. Where I'm gonna talk about another scene, and then I'm gonna bring out the precepts, the scriptures about Leviathan, where he revealed himself. He popped up in Japan for the first time in the movie, and it's this one right here. I don't want to show you any videos, so I don't want to strike. And he just popped up on land and started fucking shit up, man. Excuse my language. And he just lay desolate. And I forgot what town. It might have just been Tokyo. But he lay desolate a big portion of the city, man. Blew his fire, started destroying shit, toppling buildings, tail swiping everything, and killed a whole bunch of people, man. And the main character was saved again, All right, it was just it looked like a big blast. All right, his breath was how Godzilla shoots fire out of his mouth. It was like an atomic breath. All right, wherever he shot the breath, his beam at, it exploded like an atomic bomb, like a nuclear ICBM bomb. Right. All right. And that's how the Lord's gonna return, man. All right, with the fire. All right, with the nuclear missiles. That's how he's gonna destroy and turn America into that lake of fire that the Bible speaks about. All right, he's gonna purify this world with fire, not with water this time, but with fire. Okay, and that's what Godzilla's breath, his beam of fire, represented in this movie, man. And he just laid this place desolate. And the main character, I don't know how he didn't die, but that's how the elect are gonna be, man. They're gonna be scarcely saved. The Lord's gonna redeem them and save them, all right, and reserve them, all right, and beam them up into the chariots, all right, while all the rest of these wicked people, Israelites and heathens, they're gonna be destroyed, all right. And yeah, man, it was so. I don't want to say magnificent, but it was crazy, man. All right, I just felt the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai in that movie theater, in this movie. All right, and we also got to realize that these directors, all right, of these movies, all right, they know the scriptures, they know the Bible, man, and they base these movies off the scriptures. All right, and this attests to it, man. All right, Godzilla. All right, they got Godzilla from the scriptures. Ammon. All right, Leviathan. All right, the Lord puts a spirit upon these heathens, which, most of these directors are Jakes, all right? Okay? And I was thinking about that, man. These directors, these Japanese, these Edomite directors, they're not Edomites, they're not Japanese. They're Israelites, man. Because only a Jake would come up with something like this, man. All right? Okay? I'm like, man. And he puts the spirit upon these movie directors to make these movies, man. All right, because really, this life that we're in, this world, we're in the Lord's movie, okay? And the Lord, he allows certain movies to come out. He puts the spirit upon these movie directors, all right, to make certain movies about certain topics, certain scriptures and whatnot, man. Why? For the elect, all right? Because the world was made for the elect's sake, okay? For whom the worlds were made, all right? Okay? So, yeah, man, I recommend you out can watch this movie. It was amazing. It was very spiritual, man, all right? And I'm into Godzilla, so, I could take, I'm into, I was a big Godzilla fan before the truth, man. Coming to find out that Godzilla, so-called, is biblical, man. And there's multiple of them, and the Lord's going to reveal him in the day when he returns. That was just, this has to be the truth, man. I thought it was so awesome knowing that, and having that be revealed to me by Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. All right, Leviathan, he's real. He's dormant right now, just as in these movies, Godzilla be dormant, and he's awakened by something. That's how he's gonna be in these times to come that we're walking into, man. Very soon, the Lord's gonna awaken Godzilla. All right, Leviathan. All right, and there's multiple of them. All right, and he's gonna come out of the ocean and destroy these nearby coastal cities. All right, because there's a whole bunch of wicked people. All right, around the world. All right. Okay, and not just Godzilla and Leviathan. The Lord's gonna awaken these newly created spirits, newly created beasts, or these apparitions, these spirits created for vengeance, these animals in these zoos locked up, all right, and even these jakes and these people locked up in prison. The Lord's gonna let loose these people in these prisons and jails to be let loose and to destroy you wicked people, man, who've been living deliciously in wickedness, man. All right. All hell is gonna break loose, man. All right, in America, in this world. All right, because the Lord has to purify this world of its wickedness, so the kingdom of heaven can be established. All right. The apostles say it's gonna get worse before it gets better. All right. It's like it. This judgment, this great mass death and destruction has to come. And it will, if I like it, if you like it, if anybody likes it or not. All right, so I'm gonna bring out the precepts about Godzilla, Leviathan. Okay. All right, this whole chapter is about Leviathan. All right. Blue letter, man. Blue letter's always good, man. Blue letter. What's that? Job 48. Book of Job. Slakia, Book of Job 41. All right. This is Yahweh's power shown in creatures. All right. And specifically, this one's going to be about Leviathan. All right. It says, Job 41:1. It says, canst thou draw out Leviathan with the hook, or his tongue with the cord, which thou lettest down? All right. Canst thou... These are all rhetorical questions, man. All right. Okay. All these questions that I'm about to read, all right, they're rhetorical. All right, as in like, no, you can't draw out Godzilla, Leviathan, with the hook. You can't control him. All right. Okay. Verse 2, it says, canst thou put the hook in his nose or bore his jaw through a thorn? All right, like these other creatures. All right. Verse 3, will he make many supplications unto thee? Will he speak soft words unto thee? All right. No. All right. And these American Godzilla movies, they portray Godzilla as a good guy. He's saving the people. But these the Japanese ones, he's always a bad guy. He's always, destructive. All right. All right, because that's his true nature, man. And America, all right, that they want Leviathan to be a good guy and make supplications unto him, agreements. Oh, don't destroy this city. Let's be in agreement, because he's coming to destroy. All right, and same with Yahweh Shai and the other creations of the Lord. The scriptures say, now I'm gonna keep going. It says, will he makes many supplications unto thee? Will he speak soft words unto thee? No. Rhetorical question again. Verse 4, will he make a covenant with thee? Wilt thou take him for a servant forever? Wilt thou play with him as with a bird? Wilt thou bind him for many maidens? Shall the companions make a banquet of him? Shall they part him among the merchants? Canst thou fill his skin with barbed irons, or his head with fish spears? Lay thine hand upon him. Remember the battle. Do no more. Behold, the hope of him is in vain. Shall not one be cast down even as the sight of him? All right. And there's people just dying just at the sight of Godzilla, man. All right. Leviathan. All right. Verse 10. None is so fierce that dare stir him up. Who then is able to stand before me? All right. Who hath prevented me that I should repay him? Whatsoever is under the whole heaven is mine. All right. But Leviathan is a creation of the Lord. All right. He's gonna come in the spirit of the Lord. All right. All right. Verse 11, it says, who hath prevented me that I should repay him? Whatsoever is under the whole heaven is mine. All right. Verse 12, I will not conceal his parts, nor his power, nor his comely proportion. All right. Verse 13, who will discover the face of his garment? Or who can come to him with his double bridle? Verse 14, who can open the doors of his face? His teeth are terrible round about. All right. And they always portray Godzilla, with terrible, menacing teeth. All right. His scales are his pride. All right. And, they always portray and make an emphasis on Godzilla's, scales and how they're so indestructible, or if they destroy a part of Godzilla scales or a chunk of his flesh, it regenerates somehow, always. All right, because they're getting that from the scriptures, because he's real, man. Godzilla is real, and he's Leviathan. All right, and there's multiple. All right, just got to make that point that there's multiple. All right, because Leviathan is plural. All right, his scales are his pride, shut up together as with the close seal. All right, one is so near to another that no air can come between them. All right, he's going to be indestructible. All right, and these heathens are going to, as they do in the movies, they're going to shoot missiles and try to put him down, man. But it's going to be to no avail, for lack of better terms. All right, if I'm saying that right. Verse 17, they are joined one to another. They stick together that they cannot be surrendered. By his neesings, a light doth shine, and his eyes like the eyelids of the morning. Out of his mouth go burning lamps, and sparks of fire leap out. All right. Out of his nostrils go smoke as out of a seething pot or cauldron. All right. What does that represent? His fire, his beam of fire coming out of his mouth. He breathes fire. All right. All right. Because, like I said, Godzilla is real, man. He's biblical. All right. And he's laying dormant. All right. Verse 21. His breath kindleth coals, and a fire, and it's like and a flame goeth out of his mouth. All right. All right. So you see the Godzilla. You see Godzilla in these scriptures. Leviathan. All right. Verse 22. In his neck remaineth strength, and sorrow is turned into joy before him. All right. And you see these scenes in these Godzilla movies. Ammon be all happy and whatnot, and then bang, they see Godzilla, and all their faces turn into they're scared as fuck, man. All right. They see Godzilla appearing, and they're all screaming and running away, and Godzilla just destroys them all, man. All right. Okay, and that's how it is, in this movie that just came out. All right. Verse 23 that says the flakes of his flesh are joined together. All right. They are firm in themselves. They cannot be moved. All right. This is Godzilla, man. All right. verse 24, his heart is as firm as stone. Yeah, as hard as a piece of the nether millstone. All right. And in this movie, all right, in other Godzilla movies, all right, that they destroy Godzilla. All right, they think they destroyed Godzilla somehow, some way, but they always show that last scene, all right, in the ocean, all right, deep down in the ocean, his heart is still beating, and that's all that remaineth is his heart, and he's regenerating. You know, he's regenerating, and he's not dead. All right. As it says right here, his heart is as firm as stone. All right. They think they destroyed Godzilla, but nah, his heart, all right, you know, it's firm as stone, man. All right. You know, you can't destroy him, man. All right. Why? Because he's a creation of the Lord, man. Okay. And you know, that's just the characteristics of Leviathan. All right. All right. It says, when he raiseth up himself, the mighty are afraid. By reason of breakings, they purify themselves. The sword of him that layeth at him cannot hold. The spear, the dart, nor the habergeon. All right. It's lucky. It says, he esteemeth iron as straw and brass as rotten wood. And you know, Godzilla just be stepping on everything as if it's straw, or is he stepping on grass, man? He's stepping on buildings, all right, stepping on light poles, you know, as if it's just grass, man. All right. It's lucky. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. See how much time I got left. Dang. All right, let me hurry up. All right. It says, he esteemeth iron as straw and brass as rotten wood. Verse 28, the arrow cannot make him flee. Sling stones are turned with him into stubble. All right. Darts are counted as stubble. He laugheth at the shaking of a spear. All right. And that's what these heathens do. They shoot tanks. I mean, they have the tanks shoot, and they shoot missiles and all types of weaponry. And it's for nothing, man. It does nothing to them. All right. It says, sharp stones are under him. He spreadeth sharp pointed things upon the mire. And in the movie, his feet are huge, and he's stepping on anything and everything. All right. And it doesn't affect him, man. All right. He's literally, I seen a TikTok, you know, about Godzilla, and it said he's a walking cataclysm, man. He's a walking, cataclysm. Look up that term, cataclysm, man. Catastrophe. All right. And that's how he's going to be when he returns, man. All right. He's going to come and destroy cities, man. All right. He's going to be part of the Lord's return and judgment. All right. It says, he maketh the deep to boil like a pot. He maketh the sea like a pot of ointment. All right. And there's certain movies of Godzilla, not this one, but there's certain Godzilla movies where, you could tell where Godzilla is by the water boiling. All right. Yeah, actually, in this movie, there was a whole bunch of deep sea fish, dying and popping up out of nowhere, because the water where they were at, where Godzilla was boiling. It was super high temperatures, man. All right, why? Because they got this precept right here, man. He maketh the deep to boil. All right, and he's killing those deep sea fish because they're in a water full of boiling water. Because Godzilla, Leviathan, all right, he increases the temperature of the water as he makes it boiling, man. That's how you know these scriptures are real and true, all right? He maketh the sea like a pot of ointment, all right? He maketh a path to shine after him. One would think the deep is to be hoary, all right? Upon the earth there is not his like, who was made without fear. He beholdeth all high things. He is a king over all the children of pride. All right. And he's coming to destroy you wicked, prideful people, man. Call Allah Yahbashim Yahshai, Bahashim Harakakwadash. Hope this was edifying to the hopeful elect. See you in the next lesson. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.